Okay, let's try working on number 25 from Spring 2011 Math 115 Test 3. Number 25. A small plane flying against the wind flew 360 miles in 3 hours, while flying with the wind, which means then it gets faster. The plane traveled twice the distance in the same time. Now find the rate of the plane. So if we try to think about this a little bit, let's say the wind goes that way. When the plane goes against the wind, then it's gonna travel, the distance will be 360 miles, and the time is 3 hours. While the wind, when the wind goes that way and the plane also go to the same direction, the distance will be twice of that, which is of course then 720 miles in the same amount of time, right? So the time also 3 hours. Now with that, let's see, seems like we need to define two variables. Let's say let P be the rate of the plane in calm air. While the W be the rate of the wind now. Step 2. Notice that the first case here, when you go against the wind, let me write it down there, against. When you go against the wind, the time multiplied by the rate. When you go against the wind, then your rate will get slower because the wind slows you down. The distance traveled is 360 miles. Okay, time times rate equals to distance. When you go fly with the wind, with the same amount of time, 3 hours, the rate will be, because you go with the wind, then your rate will be increased by the wind, right? This is the rate of the plane in calm air, the P, and the wind actually pushed the plane to fly faster, and you will see then the rate of the plane increase with the wind. Now this is the time multiplied by the rate of the plane with the wind, give you the distance traveled, and from the question there it says it's twice the distance traveled if you go against the wind. In this case that will be 720 miles. This is the system of equation we need to solve. Now instead of distributing them, we want to keep the structure of P minus W and P plus W, and what we can do is to divide on the first equation here. I will get rid of the 3, divide both sides by 3, and I get P minus W equals to 120. In the second equation, if I divide by 3 both sides, I will get P plus W on the left hand side equals to, if I divide this by 3, I will get 240. Now notice that the question is to find the rate of the plane. In this case is the P. Now if I need to solve for P, and given that both of these equations are in general form, what I can do is to eliminate the W. and I can do so by adding them because the W are in opposite coefficients, and therefore I get 2p equals to 360, therefore p equals to 180 miles per hour. Okay, that's what we will summarize that to be. So the rate of the plane in calm air is 180 miles per hour. Okay.